The American public no longer trusts the mainstream media. They're sowing the airwaves with misdirection and narratives. And it goes far beyond the latest Hollywood actor scandal. On financial television, the hottest buzzword has been artificial intelligence, and we've seen this pumping inside the crypto sphere. This is casting a shadow over the much more important issue at hand. The fiat money system is about to collapse. Yes, we are talking about cryptocurrency. It's a replacement for the fiat system that's on life support and can keel over and die as we speak. Look at this map. This is showing all the countries around the world that have launched or piloted a cryptocurrency. Those are all the ones in green. The ones that are in development are in teal, and that includes all over North America. They're expecting this to actually roll out within 12 to 18 months, and Kaspa is the answer. Imagine that all paper money that actually fits in your hand disappeared right now, and the US dollar was only available for digital transactions. Every time you spend a $20 bill, you go to the barber, then he goes to the farmer. By the time this $20 bill changes the hands of 20 people, it's gone. The bank owns it again. This is a massive problem. Kaspa's the solution because it's a network for the people, owned by the people. And this brings us to the Kaspa miners, which have been the reason why Kaspa's been performing so poorly, is because there's new hardware getting released. And of course, the miners are selling their Kaspa to buy the new hardware. It's these KS5 models that are today selling for over $30,000. It was a year ago that the KS3 was selling over $30,000 mark. Today, the KS3 is only valued at $7 grand, showing you where the value in hardware lies. Now, remember back in January 10th, once the Bitcoin ETF got approved and everybody was blaming the sell-off because of the assets under management by Grayscale. Actually, when you dig a bit deeper into miners versus ETF holders, you could find that the Grayscale assets under management that they were selling was 1/10, 10% of what the Bitcoin mining companies were selling to offload to buy new Bitcoin mining hardware. It's the miners that control the market, and it's the Kaspa warehouses filled with hardware that are causing all this selling pressure. Now, based on the KS3's performance, this hardware will be able to last them for another 12 months with highly profitable results. This is clearing the road for all this selling pressure, and once it alleviates, the warehouses are filled with KS5s. The 10 BPS comes online, and then later, of course, the smart contracts finally get on schedule. Kaspa's absolutely going to rocket with almost no selling pressure. Once these miners are done offloading, it's going to absolutely rip. And everybody's being distracted right now, jumping into these AI narratives, and that's fine. You want to get some diversification. I actually sold some of my Bitcoin to jump into a new AI pick just recently. So now's the time to do it. But remember, you're not only playing the market, you're also playing your position, and you've got a bird in the hand with Kaspa. We know this is going to at least 20x from 12 cents. Give you guys some quick technical analysis. Right here at this 2 mark, this is when you want to start to buy cold storage. This happens to fall exactly on April 19th. These are origin trend lines. They're trend lines that keep repeating over and over again. Of course, our technical analysis skills will come far more into play when the top of the market is appearing. Right now, it's fundamental research that can help us with the buying of absolutely new projects who are just recently listed on the market that we can hodl into the 2025 bull run. And I know how difficult gem hunting can be. You can look through 20, 30, even 50 projects and not even find one that has standout value. We have put together a 24-point checklist, so there's nothing that will go unnoticed. Sometimes You might find something that'll be a massive red flag or a massive pot of gold that you otherwise just looked over. To top it off, I've been combing through white papers for over 45 days. Let's take GameFi, for example. You guys are looking for hot new games. Let me give you one called Space Catch. Had an amazing opening. It's an augmented reality, kind of like that Pokemon cell phone game. This is an interesting GameFi pick. I didn't buy it, but the one that we have selected that's going to be launched in late summer to early fall, and that's GameFi season. For all you guys that are getting disheartened because of GFAL and Miria's performance, Lit Labs performance, those were launched extremely early. Recently, I conducted an interview with a money manager who speaks on CNBC on Money TV. And what he told me is that artificial intelligence in crypto is going to be the narrative for 2025. So even as a Kaspa maxi, 100% of my bag was Kaspa. I also mine Bitcoin. I just sold some of my Bitcoin to buy this artificial intelligent pick that was just released 10 days ago, scooping it up just about at the price it's at right now. So if you guys want to take a look at that 24-page report, jumping into the Patreon is a super friendly price. We've got a couple other awesome picks highlighted. GameFi season will start in the fall. The projects that launch in the late summer, in the fall, are going to have a massive advantage because the token unlocks for the team and the VCs won't be happening until this massive price surge already takes place. This is just one of the fine points of combing through these cryptocurrencies. Might have helped you avoid buying into Lit Labs before it, of course, slumped down, and advise you to save your money for some of these new listing projects. So, of course, we found the best GameFi project, but we also found a hot AI pick that just got listed 10 days ago. We've been advising people to buy it for over a week, and we recently just dropped the 24-page report on it, so even a layman can fully understand what this project is all about. Because we're not just playing the market here. Every individual has to play their own personal portfolio. And I would advise anyone who doesn't have a majority share in Kaspa to highly consider increasing their bag on April 19th on the low, because once it starts ripping to the upside and at the peak of the 2025 bull market, you will really regret not loading your bag with Kaspa. Personally, I've read through the top 300 largest Kaspa wallets. 70% of the whales purchased at 4 to 5 cents, right on the handle of that cup. So you're really only missing a 1.25x multiplier away from where all the whales got it. This is a good sign. There's amazing value right now because of all this minor sell-off. Remember, it's cryptocurrency. It's a replacement for fiat. All these GameFi running on a fiat, they're actually running that on Google Cloud. And then there's like one NFT for a secret weapon. That's part of the game. It's very much a novelty. Don't get carried away in the cryptocurrency narrative. Remember what it's all about. It's a replacement for money, transaction form for the people, by the people. Thanks for checking out this video, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.